Here's your Forbes Daily Briefing for Thursday, May 23rd. Today on Forbes, inside Quora's quest for relevance, why CEO Adam D'Angelo has gone all in on AI. Adam D'Angelo, the CEO of Quora, is extolling the virtues of Poe. That's spelled P-O-E. And it's the company's platform for letting people chat with multiple AI models at a time. Last year, D'Angelo said at an AI event that most of the company's energy these days is devoted to Poe. The company launched the service last year, and it serves as an interface for using and comparing multiple AI models, as well as bots built on top of them. That means less energy on Quora, the nearly 15-year-old Q&A forum that D'Angelo founded after leaving his post as Facebook's CTO. But D'Angelo is so excited about AI's potential that he's gotten hands-on with the company's new product, which has its own URL, separate from Quora. D'Angelo told Forbes, quote, "Poe needs more of my attention because it's in this more rapidly changing landscape. Quora has been around for many years now. It doesn't need to adapt. It doesn't need to change every week." He added that Quora's goals are quarterly, whereas Poe's targets are set every 2 weeks. The two products are vastly different. Quora is a message board where people answer questions like, "What did Marilyn Monroe carry in her coffin?" and "What is the best small business to start in Gambia?" Meanwhile, Poe, which stands for Platform for Open Exploration, is a freemium $200 per year subscription service that gives people access to several models, including OpenAI's GPT-4, Anthropic's Claude, and Google's Gemini. With the service, users can sample multiple models at once, comparing how each one tackles the same prompt. Developers can build bots on top of those models, creating, for example, an AI focused specifically on travel booking, or creating coloring books for school children. Those developers can get paid per query, adding another revenue stream for people building AI tools. D'Angelo likens Poe to a web browser for AI, making the tech more accessible, like Netscape did 3 decades earlier. On its face, Poe and Quora don't seem connected, but D'Angelo says Poe was born out of AI experiments the company began running 2 years ago, where it used OpenAI's GPT-3 to generate answers for Quora questions. They were not as good as human-written answers, but the company found that there was a sweet spot for AI-generated answers, replies to niche questions that no human had ever written an answer for. Getting a lower-quality AI answer was better than waiting around for a human to answer your question, he concluded. D'Angelo realized that the experience resembled something more like private chat than an open forum, so the company set out to build that kind of service. D'Angelo's rallying of the company around Poe comes at a confounding time for Quora. Founded in 2010, it has become a venerable throwback to the late Web 2.0 era, surviving where rivals like Yahoo Answers fizzled out. But it hasn't evolved into the modern era compared to competitors like Reddit, which went public in March and long ago became a cultural hub of the internet. That raises an interesting question. Who still uses Quora, really? It's hard to say, but the anecdotal evidence isn't great. Earlier this year, Slate proclaimed Quora dead, and on Quora itself, the question, "Is Quora dead?" has been asked many times dating back to at least 2017. As one respondent answered, quote, "Maybe Quora has just run its course, sort of like Yahoo or MySpace." D'Angelo declined to comment on Quora's revenue, though the company says it gets 400 million users a month. With Poe, a seemingly disparate product from Quora, the company's trajectory has gotten more murky. Is it a social forum backed by an advertising business model along the lines of Reddit? Or is it going to become a player in AI? D'Angelo says it's now poised for the latter. In January, the company announced $75 million in funding from Andreessen Horowitz to build out Poe. For full coverage, check out Richard Nieva's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.